Hi and welcome to Positively Sparking, podcasts on internet marketing, online business, entrepreneurship and digital living. Today I'm with Joe Harrison, client manager at Positive Sparks and expert VA. We're going to discuss our top apps of the month and tell you all about the applications that are making the biggest difference to our business this month. So hi Joe, how are you?
I'm great, thanks Phil, how are you?
Yeah, very good. We're having the beginning of summer over in Cornwall.
Oh really? Lucky you. It looks like it's going to rain here today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love it when it's warmer here than with you.
Yeah, it was last week. I think my dad said it was 28 degrees where he was and it was like 23 here, so he was really happy.
That was still quite nice for you though. 23 is not bad.
Yeah, it's the average at the moment, except today it's 16, so it's not very warm.
So what have you been up to in not as summery as England or France?
Lots of working. I've been working on some websites for some clients, and that's it really. Lots of website work.
Okay, and this is brand new websites or is this editing existing?
One's a redesign of an existing blog, and another is setting up a free membership site, which links in with what we're going to talk about soon.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm already excited. You've been playing with some new apps because of these new sites.
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
Great, fantastic. Well, Joe, let's go straight in there. Tell us your first app.
Okay, well, we'll go straight in with Optimize Press, which is what I've been using with this free membership site that I'm setting up for a client. And it's basically... We've been using it for a while for landing pages mainly, and I know that's what you're going to be speaking about with your apps. But this last couple of weeks, we've started a free membership site with it, which is really good because they have some great templates, which saves me a lot of work. I can just edit the templates to how we want it to look.
Very good. So Optimize Press is a landing page plugin for WordPress.
It's a plugin, but you can also use it as a theme for WordPress.
Okay.
Yeah. So the membership site we're setting up is on a subdomain, and I've used it. I've uploaded the theme, so it's actually the theme is Optimize Press, and then set up the membership modules from there.
Very good. I think I may have seen something very similar to this. It might even have been this one. Mm-hmm. How many templates are there? If it is the same one, there's quite a lot, isn't there, to choose from?
When you upload it, there are a lot of templates. There aren't loads and loads, but they do have a marketplace, so you can buy other templates. So we bought a set of templates for it yesterday, because the ones that were the standard ones that come with it weren't as nice as we wanted it to look.
Very good.
Yes.
So as a WordPress person, mm-hmm. you obviously rate Optimize Press. Where would you use it and where would you not use it?
Well, it's funny you should say that. I'm enjoying using it, creating this membership site, because it's quite easy. But I've had some problems with the landing pages. Not big problems, just some little niggles that I couldn't do, which my client wanted. For example, an opt-in box. You can't customize the opt-in box to have lots of fields. So if you want extra information for more than name and email. So I couldn't manage that. It may be possible with Optimize Press, but I couldn't work it out. And I actually did the specific landing page in Instapage for my client because I knew I could do it on there.
Aha, which is what I'm going to talk about next.
Yeah, exactly. So Optimize Press. So far, I'm enjoying using it for the membership site, but the landing pages, there's a few things that I've not quite worked out or aren't available to do.
So it's maybe a combination of practice versus developments that they need to make. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Very good. So where can we find Optimize Press?
Easy one. It's optimizepress.com.
Perfect.
It's optimize with a Z rather than an S.
The US way.
The US way, yes, of course.
Does it have a cost?
Yes, it does have a cost, I think. There's different. I think there's different levels of membership. I think it's around $99. Possibly once you've bought it, then it's like a one-off fee, I think.
Very good, very good. So I'm going to jump straight in there and talk about Instapage.
Okay.
Obviously a competitor to Optimize Press.
Indeed.
And another landing page package that we use a lot in Positive Sparks and is very much my favourite of all the landing page options out there. So firstly, why do we need landing pages? Let's just talk about that for a little bit. Well, websites are very static. Even though we have lots of functionality which can do different things, websites are very much a brochure online about our company or our products or whatever they may be. And landing pages are really web pages designed in a slightly different way so that they can be highly specific. So that specificness might be a special Christmas promo or a summer offer. And landing pages are great for this because they focus down on that offer at hand and remove some of the links and other things we have on the site which can be distracting, like links to our social media accounts or all the different pages that exist on our site. And often on our homepage we have lots of things. We might have latest news, latest tweets, lots of options flashing in front of the visitor at that moment. Mm-hmm. So a landing page is really something we want to show to people who've made a specific choice. So they might have clicked on a pay-per-click ad or found our site via a link on Twitter that's about a really specific product we offer. So there are lots of platforms out there. Optimize Press is one, and Instapage is another that help us build quick and easy landing pages. What I think is great about Instapage is, first of all, its integration possibilities. So it's very easy to connect with MailChimp or pretty much any third-party platform functionality we want to use via something they use called webhooks. So even if, in the sense of MailChimp, within Instapage, it's a very simple one-click option. It's already kind of set up for us. We just enter our user details. We have another email system called Sendy, which is a little different to MailChimp, very similar in its functionality, but because it's not as well known, on Instapage there's not a simple option for Sendy to be chosen as our email partner. So what we use instead is a webhook, which lets us connect with anything out there that we want to use.
Okay.
The second thing that's great is the ability to add analytics and remarketing pixels to landing pages. So this means we can see a landing page as part of our overall analytics for our website. So we can see in our Google account there, in our analytics account, how many visitors came from that landing page and what they did, if we want to track that. And in the sense of remarketing, we're collecting traffic data. So we might want to show another landing page or another promo of some kind to everyone that visits our Christmas promo page. We might redo the offer for Valentine's Day. And we'd have the ability through that remarketing pixel to quickly show an ad to everybody that came last time. And then the third thing I think is great that they've got really down to a T at Instapage is the choice of publication. So we can publish it on our own subdomain, or we can choose the WordPress plugin and integrate it into WordPress in a similar sense to how Optimize Press does it, the only difference being that Optimize Press exists within WordPress and Instapage is publishing the page from Instapage onto WordPress. And if we don't want to use any of those, then we can go ahead and choose an Instapage URL. It's up to us. So those three things, plus the fact that it's highly visual, easy to drag and drop and use, but I think lots of the landing platform options have that, but Instapage is very much my favourite. And you've used it too, haven't you?
Well, I really like it, and I've obviously used it with Positive Sparks. We've done a few landing pages together, and I just like how you can drag and drop things, and it's all very simple to lay out the landing page, and linking it to MailChimp as well, and publishing it to WordPress. It's all just like one click.
It is, yeah, very, very quick.
Yeah.
So with your membership site that you've been working on, what does Optimize Press have in that sense that Instapage doesn't?
I think it's more to do with the membership side of things. There's an extra plugin that you need with if you want to create a membership site, which is, I think it's just called the member plugin, and it provides like protected thing so that you can protect your data, so like your courses and lessons and things, and obviously your members' email addresses and stuff like that. So I think I'm not sure Instapage can do membership portals. I think it's portals that you meant to say. I'm not sure they can do that. I've not actually looked. So my client had OptimizePress anyway and wanted me to go with that, so I didn't really look into any other options really.
That's fair enough. So really what we're saying is membership sites, maybe OptimizePress is better. Mm-hmm. But for out-and-out landing pages, are we going to give the tick to Instapage?
Oh yes, from me, yeah, definitely.
So you can find Instapage at instapage.com. You can start for free, and then there's various levels of account relative to how much you would be using the tool. But well worth a look. So Jo, what's your second app of the month? Okay,
so I found this app a couple of weeks ago, I think, and it's called Readism. And it's basically you can go to the website, and it's readism.io, and you can type in a name of a book, and it will tell you how long it will take you to read it. And they also have a Chrome app. So if you go to a lot of article sites or a newspaper site or something like that, it will pop up at the bottom the length, how long it should take you to read the article. So it kind of comes up in the bottom right-hand corner. So it's useful if you've not got a lot of time and you just want to quickly read the news and you think, oh, it's going to take me 2 minutes, I'll quickly read this. If it's longer, obviously, you can come back to it.
That's pretty interesting. So how does it know how fast you can read?
Well, on the website, you can actually you can sign up, obviously, with an email address. And what it does, it gives you a paragraph to read. And once you've read it, you click submit, and then it asks you some questions, obviously, about your comprehension of what you've just read. And from that, it works out how fast you read, I suppose. I'm not sure whether the Chrome app that goes with it has that functionality yet, but I think they're working on it. So, yeah, it must, to begin with, I guess it just gives you an average estimate of how long it would take a normal person to read it. If you're a quick reader, then obviously a bit more, bit less.
It doesn't rate you, does it? It wouldn't kind of tell me I'm in the bottom 10% of readers in terms of speed.
I've not had any ratings come up and said to me, you're too slow at reading. But I must admit, when I was doing the test paragraph, I read quite fast, but possibly don't really take all of it in. I'm not sure how they work it out, whether the comprehension of side of it is kind of calculated with the speed that you've read it. Quite a little nifty app. It doesn't really help me work, but it's useful to have set up, so when I go onto article sites, I can roughly see how long the articles are. On the website, you've got you can search for a book by title or author. I don't think every single book in the world is on there, but I've tested a few. It did say I could read War and Peace quicker than the current book I'm reading, which I find surprising.
Wow. So, what are you reading right now?
Well, it's not a very long book, so I'm a bit. I think maybe the War and Peace I clicked on may not have been the correct one.
I was just thinking there, with that thought in mind about how long something's going to take to read. Do you find that if it says this will take 2 minutes, you'll read it? But if it said it's going to take you 3 months, you might not. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
So it kind of promotes quick reading books in some ways.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I think I've not really used the website to look at books. I don't read a lot of books, to be honest. But for online stuff, when I'm like clicking through various, I mean, it comes up on some random sites that is not even an article, it's just a web page, and it's obviously thought it was an article, so it gives you an idea of how long the website's going to take to read from top to bottom.
Do they have an option where you can say, I'm away next week, what could I read across that week?
No, they